So right now I'm going about 40 miles an hour, and I'm going to start slowing down right now and see if you guys can hear this weird shudder that I'm feeling. It literally shakes the whole Jeep when I do it, and then it stops around 10 miles an hour. So you saw that shudder in the vehicle a little bit. It was kind of hard to see, but essentially whenever we hit the brakes, the car is shaking really bad. So we decided to take everything off, and this is pretty loose in here, and I have a feeling that that's the problem. These CRDs are pretty notorious for having torque converter problems, and that's what I thought it was for the longest time. We're going to take this apart and see if we can find out what's actually causing this looseness. So we are under the Jeep, and we're looking at the rear U-joint where it mounts to the rear diff, and it appears as though this is where the vibration might be coming from based on our testing. We've done a bunch of other stuff trying to figure this out, and even with the Jeep off, it still vibrates when we coasted down a hill. So it doesn't appear, and we had the transfer case, the neutral, and the transmission in park for this. So it doesn't have anything to do with the transmission. This is something that's related to the driveline. We're here now, so we're going to take the drive shaft off. Let's see if we can pull it straight out. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe it'll land on that piece of wood. Yes, it landed on the wood. Cool. So now that this is off here on the back side, which those were torqued on pretty good too. Now we have to go over to the front side of it. And on this little boot right here, apparently if we cut one of those bands, we should be able to pull the shaft right out of the transfer case. In the process, check this out. Shout out to everybody that built this transfer case in Syracuse, New York, in New Process Gear. It made its way back to Syracuse. Cool. Time to take this off. So, this is the vibration that we were feeling. This is moving back and forth all right, but in this other direction, you can see it's kind of stuck and not moving at all. It's like all loose and weird. This way is not bad though. I believe these clips come out and then we have to press it out. This is holding the cap in. And I'm trying to get these clips out. I know this isn't how they're supposed to come out, but we're getting new ones because this is what's broken, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, so we pulled off the clips, and then basically what we had to do is pound out the needle bearings that are pressed in there. So we just grabbed a socket and pounded them out each way, and then flipped it, and then we're going to pound the last one out right now. So we just have to pound this back a little bit through here until that pops out, and then should be able to get this piece out of here, and then put the new one in when we get it tomorrow. Oh, there's all the needle bearings all fell out. Nope, it's just powder and dust.
There's nothing in there. There's nothing.
That was this one right here. Yeah. Seized right up. So we're going to get a new one of these and put it in. It should take care of our vibration, I hope. Yep, at least we got this done though. Now we know what the problem is, hopefully.
Tomorrow we'll show putting it back in.
Alright guys, it's the next day, obviously, and we got our Moog U-joint. We're gonna hook it up. The problem solver, yeah. Essentially, the way this has got to go in is we got to pop these bearings off, get it all in there, and then pound the bearings back on through here or press them in place, whichever. I think we're gonna probably have to
just tap them in.
Tap them in a little bit, and it'll be fine. So.
Tap, tap, ooh.
That's what we're going to do next. There's a clip that's got to go in here, so just want to clean it out and try to make sure that that grease and stuff doesn't get in the bearings either, because I got to take it apart to put it back together. These things just pop right off of here to get you to the inner sanctum. And then it's already got grease on it, yeah, but we can put more in afterwards. I just want to do my best here to not get it, like, with rust and shit on it. start it a little bit. We can probably put it in the vise and clamp it down. I think that'll be the easiest way to get it in there. Yeah. Now it's not in all the way, but at least it's flush now. We can push the rest of it in with a hammer and shit, I think. Yep. A little bit more. That's it. Boom. And now we can put the clips in.
And the grease fitting.
And the grease fitting and pump it up full of grease. Kind of weird clips. I gotta go in there. So I gotta get some pliers. You'll notice to squeeze it. That'll work. One.
Cool.
We're gonna finish putting this in and then go slap it on the car. Alright, well, we basically got this up. Okay, that's good. At least the drive shaft is lined back up where it's supposed to be. Alright, so what we need to do actually now is scoot the truck forward a little bit or backwards a little bit to line up the holes from the drive shaft to the rear def. It's one of the good things about these Jeeps is we're underneath it right now with no jack stands, so I just get to fit underneath here and don't have to worry about it falling on me.
Backwards?
Yeah, let's go backwards just a little. Okay, nope, the other way. There. That's it. Alright, now I need bolts. We're lined it up. Oh, the bolts are right here.
You.
There is thread locker on these bolts. That's why they didn't come out easy yesterday. I'm going to put them in without the thread locker right now, but I'm going to check these again in like 50 miles. Make sure they didn't come off. If they're loose a little bit at all, then I'm going to just replace them with ones with thread locker. Pretty quick, huh?
Get out of there.
Alright, I need those zip ties for this. And a pair of pliers to secure the zip tie. Looks like I might be able to get away with one. This is the boot for the front of the drive shaft. There was a metal one on here, but one good zip tie ought to do a job for that. So it is not shaking anymore. The U-joint fix, whatever, was causing that vibration. Obviously, the bad U-joint. That seized bearing just caused the worst vibration in this. It felt like it was a manual I left in 5th gear and just came to a stop with, and then at about 5 miles an hour the noise would stop. So it seems to be much better now. It's definitely working good. No vibrations at all. Nice, clean, balanced ride. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And like always, please like, comment, and subscribe.